Hello, everybody. This is Apex Predator. And this is what if Deku was transported to Black Clover. Okay, we left off with Asta and Deku having to fly all the way to the Black Bull's base because Yami forgot them. Because he needed to take a dump. Or a dump. His worst enemy. Okay. Now, Deku finally found the base. He's using his gravity magic to fly himself and Asta and to find where. Well, he uses gravity magic to sense basically everything around him. You can think of how he does that on your own. Yeah. Okay, so once Deku landed, Sorry, I just have this really weird thing in the back of my head that's just like... It's a final countdown. Oh, it's stuck in the back of my head. Sorry. So they get there and Deku just silently pulls the finger on Yami, as Yami doesn't know. And they're introduced to everyone as Luck? No? Yeah, Luck. Luck challenges Deku because he definitely looks a lot stronger than the guy right next to him. As he declines as a punk biker looking person came up and introduced himself as Magna, as he had a serious tone for some reason, as he wanted to challenge them and bring upon an initiation of sorts. So what he did is he brought them outside, did the exact same thing to Asta as he does in the anime. And as he's out of firepower and needs to regenerate his magic, his mana, as he calls Luck to fight Deku. Hey, can you fight Izuku up there? I'm out of juice. See ya, Yami. It's like, it's Captain, dumbass. Holy shit, what happened to my drawers? Sorry. Okay, I'll just do this. So, Luck gets ready and prepares his lightning around his arms and legs. As he says ready, set, and he vanishes as the word fight rained out around the area. As Deku just uses gravity magic to envelop everything that surrounds him and weigh everything down, Luck can be seen on the floor trying to get up, as he's semi-successful getting onto his feet, but with a lot of effort. As Deku slowly releases that gravity, he puts basically anti-gravity magic. Well, yeah, gravity magic, which basically pushes everything away instead of bringing it towards it, into his fist as he punches Luck in the face, sending him flying. As Luck gets up very quickly and dashes towards him, while Deku grabs him by the face and slams him to the floor as Luck is knocked out. Yes, Deku is strong, stronger than Luck. As Yami's impressed, he's like, yeah, I definitely did the right thing choosing that kid. As he quickly thinks in his mind, it's like, wait, oh yeah, I need to take a shit. As he runs into the house and up the stairs to the bathroom, well, the toilet, as he takes his really, really long and painful dump. Not painful, but yeah. So once Yami was done with that, we cut to him walking down the stairs as Luck is trying to challenge not Deku, but Asta. He's trying to challenge him because he didn't get the chance to challenge him instead of Deku. And they have a few arguments, talking back and forth, as Yami, as someone had broken the wall, as Yami goes up to it, and it's like, it's so unacceptable how you break this house. You're lucky it can regenerate itself, as he punches the wall, well, backhands the wall, and it just makes a giant hole. It's like, you made more damage to it than he did. As Yami just looks at Magna for saying that, and it's like, oh, never mind. So, Zuko, do you want to go on a mission tomorrow? 'Cause apparently there's a mission we have to do in some town in the common realm. As Deku says, sure, we should bring Asta with us. He's learning, you could say. Well, for now, I'm stronger than him. Thanks to my training regiment. But he has an anti-magic sword, so it might be useful if we get attacked by any thieves or rogues going around. But let's go on that mission tomorrow. As they are shown to their rooms, which is separate rooms, as everything goes by normally, like in canon. They get introduced to everyone that was there, and they sleep for that night. In the morning, they get up, they do what they always do. Vanessa drinking wine as Luck is trying to fight Magna, which I forgot her name. Let me check first. Okay, so sorry about that. Yeah, Vanessa. I just had to check that out before I did anything else. Um, so what Yami does as he comes in, talking to Deku about his magic, actually, as he thinks it's quite an interesting thing, surprisingly, actually surprising everyone else, that he's socializing as Deku, from Japan, still has the Japanese instincts. Sorry, Japanese instincts and the genetics inside of him. He gets along with other Japanese people, which Yami is technically Japanese. He has a katana, and he's a foreigner from a different country, from overseas, which he, you know what happened if you watch the Black Clover, okay? You know. So, Deku just tells him that I can also sense everything. That's when you left me and didn't tell me where the Black Bull's base was, and I had to track you down. Thank you. As he just like looks away, is like, whatever. Fenrir, I need to go somewhere. As currently, you guys should socialize with an extra person that's supposed to be here. As some of them are confused, including Deku and Asta. It's like an extra person. I thought it was just these two. As Noel opened the door and came in, and as Yami says, there she is, Fenrir, let's go. We need to go somewhere. As Deku and Magna are... Sorry, it's not a mission, but Magna wanted to train. Sorry, it's not a mission. Mission comes in a few days. Well, the next day. As the two go out and do some training, as they also wanted to test out if he can weigh his fire magic down. And in this, because of science and pressure, science and pressure, it does weigh down fire and puts the fire out instantly. So Magna's attacks were basically useless unless Deku doesn't use his magic, which Magna is surprisingly chill about it, as his internal thoughts are like, why does his magic is so powerful? If only him outside is like, yeah, I think we should get back, eh? Like, sure. As Yami is back and Noel is training, Asta goes to where Noelle is, and she is trying to practice her accuracy with her own magic. So, what? And Nelly hits Asta as everything happens, and she's in a giant bowl of water. As Yami throws Asta at the bowl, as Deku makes him light her. Well, Yami threw him. As Yami and Deku just look at each other and give each other a thumbs up. Like, nice work. As he goes faster than in canon, and actually... Oh my god. Sorry. And may or may not have broken the sound barrier. At least once. So, yeah, with the added push of Deku's magic, he went pretty fast. And just barely didn't break Noelle in half while trying to catch her as he's going through the water, trying to cut it and destroy the mana. As he does that and he lands down and everything happens. The next day, Asta, not Asta, Deku is talking to Vanessa, who is somehow not getting drunk on like 5 bottles of wine. So, they're just talking, having a chat, as, Vanessa and Deku. Jeez. Yeah, for a pretty lady like you, I'm pretty sure it's, really weird to see you drink so much and not get drunk at all. It's like you're Kana from Fairy Tale. But anyway, let's not talk about that. So, that day goes by as Yami comes back that night. Basically, we're just with the... What do they call it? The Black Bulls thing that they always wear. Yeah, so yeah, he just came back just wearing, like, trying to cover himself up as he goes to his room. As Fenrir, wait, was it Fenrir? Or Magna? Pretty sure it's Magna. Yeah, this is so is Magna. Both of them come back naked. It's like, what the hell happened to you guys? We lost a bunch of bits, and, well, you can see, or hopefully not see, what happened. As Magna just runs to his room butt naked. Oh my god. I love that scene. So funny. Just 2 dudes standing there butt naked because they lost a bet. Yeah, but let's get to it. It's like, yeah, well, now the last thing we did, he needs a favor from us. So, yeah. So, next mission, Magna, ask someone to go with you to, I don't know the name, but this town in the Common Realm. As Magna comes back and he says, sure. As he's like, Asta, Noel, you guys want to go? Extra measure? Izuku, can you come with us? Cause, yeah, just extra measure, you know? As, Deku is like, okay. As internally, he's like, why does he need me? Okay, I know I'm stronger, but why? Yeah. So, they go to bed. Next day, they get ready, and they go off to the village. As, well, not the village, not yet. They go to where the problem is that there's giant boars that are terrorizing the village. So the same thing goes. Asta and everyone is being scared of the giant thing, as Deku just stops it with one hand as it's just trying to run into him. As he just stands there, what is your problem? Why are you guys so scared? As he uses his gravity magic to weigh the board down, basically crushing its entire body to a very compacted pile of boar, boar meat and bone. As Haru Asta just like fell over, like that anime trope where it's like, that was so easy for you, or at some reason, and they just like just fall over type thing. So he does that. As Magna and Noel are just speechless. Yeah. So once they took care of a few more boars, and they headed to the village to collect the pay. Wait, did they collect the pay? Or to notify that they have done the thing? Well, either or. So Deku makes Asta float, and they ride off on their broomstick while Asta and Izuku are flying. Once they get there, they land down and see a lot of fog surrounding the town, as Deku can feel everyone he can feel the gravity of every individual that is there. So he feels that there are a bunch of people compiled into a small area in the middle of town, as there are different people surrounding them, and a few people off of that group. As he explains the situation to Magna and the others, they proceed with caution, using Asta's sword to slice away the mist, as it is made of magic. They get through and get to the whatchamacallit. They get to everyone else, as jeez. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just not in the right mind today. But anyway, what Noelle gets does her thing as she creates a barrier around them, as Deku is basically increasing gravity outside of the perimeter of the Noel's magic barrier as to make small openings for Magna. Deku is releasing certain places to where Magna throws fireballs and hits a few people. Deku runs out with Asta, making gravity right in front of him a lot heavier, so all the magic attacks will fly down to the floor in hope that he would jump over it if it is a very powerful attack. As Deku's just running forward, as Asta has his blade up, as the perimeter of gravity magic around the barrier is gone, Magna shoots a fireball, like 7 fireballs towards the enemy, but it just goes past them, and Asta smacks it back all the way into the backs of the 3 enemies that are left. As they are knocked out and trapped, Deku feels the vibration and senses that that someone had escaped, as he vanishes and is cut to where he goes and tells technically licked but not licked, which is the person of interest of Black Clover throughout this time. So Deku ignores it because he's not going to be able to find him, because he teleported to, he went to somewhere a lot further away than used his broom and went away. You can't find anyone if they're not even touching the ground. But anyway, they question the 3 that they've captured, and they all commit suicide thanks to a magic item stored within the main guy's stomach, as they get the what was it? What was the cult or organization? Yeah, whatever that was. But yeah, so they get that information, and this little birdie that comes out of Asta's jacket and flies to a window as they go up to that floor and take the crystal or the gem, and basically wants to return it to the village chief, as the village chief just says, no, keep it. It's a symbol of us thanking you. As they head back and tell Yami about the organization or cult that has been brought up, as I will continue this just now. Okay. So they get back and they get informed that they get a star, as he puts it in, as they had it explained to them as they are like in the negatives. They are negative stars. So what they do is they just go to bed that day, as Vanessa the next day invites Deku, Asta, and Magna, or was it Noel? Magna, definitely Magna. Yeah, so she invites everyone to a shopping trip. As they go, as Asta's still being carried by Deku, as you know, Asta. Yes, Izuku. One of these days, you're just gonna run. It's like, what do you mean? I'm one of these days I'm gonna stop using my magic on you because I don't want to carry you every time. As Vanessa and Magna are. Oh wait, yeah, it's Noel. Magna was off training with Luck. As Noel and Vanessa are chuckling. It's like, yeah, you're not gonna fit on this broomstick. I know. I feel like I should just get a broomstick for him and just control the broomstick. It's gonna be so much easier than just taking him around. Well, I can get on the broom and he can get on the broom. As Noel's like, yeah, we know. It's like, yeah, you know what? It's like, what? Being royalty doesn't mean anything because you are still weaker than me. As Noel tries to throw a water ball at Deku, but misses and hits Asta as he kind of falls out of Deku's magic as Deku catches him and brings him up above Deku. It's like, dude, just like sit on my back or something. I'm getting tired of using my magic on you. As Asta just like he sits on the top of his back, puts his legs over his shoulders as he's just sitting there holding on to the sides of Deku's shoulders as like, this is so much better. As Vanessa, Noel, Asta, and Deku get to the market and they go down and see the guy that got knocked out by Asta in the entrance to the squads. Apparently he was gambling and was losing against an old lady as he considers to stop playing, but then he changes his mind. It's like, double or nothing. As inside the quote-unquote old lady's head, it's like, wow, you really don't like your money, do you? As a thief grabs the money on the table that now belonged to the old lady. The guy, yeah, I don't know his name, just the guy or the hey guy, I forgot. He's so forgettable. Yeah, but him and Deku actually run after him as he gets the wind knocked out of him. The thief got his wind knocked out of him from Deku just pushing down with his magic and him just like being crushed on the floor. As he struggles to breathe, Deku picks the bag of money up and releases him as he is knocked out. So he grabs him, puts him over his shoulder, and brings the bag back to the old lady. The old lady thanks him as the yeah guy. Yeah, he's a yeah guy, or the hey guy. I'm not sure. So what he does is he thanks Deku for his help and sees the Black Bulls insignia. He's like, wow, you're from the Black Bulls? Uh, aren't they like really destructive and bad? Like, you would think that, but it's surprisingly not like that, actually. They're quite a considerate bunch of people. As the hey guy is like, oh, okay, well, I'll see you later, okay? Yeah, have a nice day. As we cut to the old lady who transforms into the Wizard King, and he thinks again to himself, that guy really didn't like his money, did he? As he just, a smile grows on his face, but it's good that the magic knights are doing their jobs and being good people. Especially that gravity magic user. I'm pretty sure it was Zuku. What's his last name? Oh yeah, that's right. He was from the Forsaken realm, from an orphanage with Yuno and Asta. Huh. As he carries on with his day, we cut to Deku just finishing up some shopping with Vanessa, as Noelle and Asta are doing their own thing, as they're also arguing, as Vanessa is just chatting and buying things with Deku. As Deku is actually really happy being around her, as you know where this is going. They eventually get back to the house, as I will leave that in the next episode. I'm sorry if this video was really bad because of my tone and the way things turned out. Well, the way I put them and said things, so I'm sorry about that. I want everyone to have a nice day, a wonderful life. Stay healthy, don't get corona, and prevent the spreading of germs. So, thank you everyone. Have a nice day and be wonderful people.